I talked about Tropical Storm Nicholas. Well, it's slowly moving east, dumping heavy rain hours after making landfall on the Texas coastline as a Category 1 hurricane. This is video of a gas station in Texas that was heavily damaged by the storm. And now people on the Gulf Coast are bracing for life-threatening storm surges and severe flooding just 2 weeks after Hurricane Ida's powerful punch. Reporter Chris Nigan has the latest on the dangerous conditions.
For us, that means there is a flash flood watch in effect through at least 7 a.m. on Thursday.
Hours after making landfall on the Texas coast as a Category 1 hurricane, Nicholas now moving dangerously slow to the east, threatening to bring high winds and dump up to a foot of rain in parts of coastal Texas and Louisiana, raising concerns for flash flooding. The National Weather Service predicting life-threatening storm surge of up to 5 feet as Nicholas bears down.
It will be a very slow-moving storm across the state of Texas that will linger for several days and will drop a tremendous amount of rainwater.
Those dangerous storm surge warnings and watches extending to Louisiana, where people are still recovering from the devastation left behind when Hurricane Ida hit 2 weeks ago.
One of the things that could exacerbate the threat of flooding are all the ditches and catch basins and storm drains and so forth, all these drainage systems that have debris from previous storms that hasn't yet been cleaned up.
More than 6.5 million people are under flash flood watches that extend from Texas to the Florida Panhandle. In Texas, several 100,000 customers are without power as crews wait until weather conditions improve to tackle repairs.
It's too windy still for them to go out and fix those down power lines. It's dangerous for their crews.
Reporting from the Gulf Coast, I'm Chris Wynn.
Back home, fire restrictions are being lifted in 14 Minnesota counties, including Beltrami, Becker, and Otter Tail counties. The Department of Natural Resources says the moves are in response to favorable weather conditions, and the changes go into effect tomorrow. In Moorhead, the City Council has voted to resume spraying herbicides in some city parks, saying the drought conditions caused weeds to grow out of control. This comes after they voted back in May to prohibit the use of herbicides in city parks. For a list of parks that'll be sprayed, log onto our website at valleynewslive.com. Before it gets cold and your furnace starts to kick in regularly, why this is the time to make sure you protect yourself from carbon monoxide poisoning. Details next on Valley News Live at 5.